United States with the 1-0 lead on the goal in the 6th minute by Dominic Kinnear, set up by Bruce Murray, who did a good job battling the Costa Rican goalkeeper Jose Rojas, and then Kinnear basically into an open side of the net. And of course it was also a very physical first half, Rick.
Randy, this game has had it all. It's had some fine offensive opportunities, some good solid defensive play, and a little bit of a physical component, which one wouldn't necessarily expect in a game that is supposedly a friendly, where the two teams are out there playing as an exhibition. And I think certainly from a physical standpoint, that little bit of the game is going to have to always go in the United States' favor, because we've got some strong, solid guys out there. I certainly wouldn't want to mix with.
Headed back down, taking a dive is Arguedas in the penalty area. The referee isn't buying that. Back comes Guillen now for Costa Rica. A dipping shot and takes a hop in front of Miola. Now this is the previous shot, not the last one. And there's Miola again, parrying it down and actually holding it and just smothering and not giving anybody an opportunity. Drive it in, and that will go out of play off of Quinn. And Costa Rica now with a corner kick, as Brian Quinn is showing his grit here in the second half, creating opportunities and also coming back defensively. So now Jara, talented forward for Costa Rica, with the long cross headed toward net. Miola can't handle it, and Costa Rica scores. Montero should get credit.
Randy, we see the celebration and now the replay of the goal. A cross to a guy at the back post. Relatively harmless in the scope of things, but as a goalkeeper, you're taught to come off your line to cut down the angle. Tony came a little bit too far off his line. Guy ended up heading the ball back towards the goal as we get a look at the cross again. Watch how Tony Miola comes off of his goal line to end up playing the ball. Montero just simply heading the ball back at the goal. It's over Tony's head. And unfortunately, I think Eric Winalda standing back there was a little bit confused between whether Tony was going to get a touch on it or whether he could clear the ball out.
I think that was Mahalik back there in the net, maybe. Either way, by the time he headed it down, it was already in the back of the net. Yeah, maybe you're right. It is, well, can't quite pick up the number. They look similar, but nonetheless, Costa Rica has scored to tie this game here in the second half, 1-1. Montero will get credit for the goal. And it started on a brilliant corner kick, really. So now another opportunity for Costa Rica. Their only goal has come off a corner kick. Jara to Montero. As the Costa Ricans skillfully using the throw-in to set up the corner kick. There it is, near post, and Miola colliding with Kinnear to get rid of that one. And Dominic is shaken up and stays down. And
think, maybe I'll have better days.
And Costa Rica continually playing it back to the keeper and around their defense, and with an eye on the clock, no doubt, as well. Kinnear with the U.S. goal back in the 6th minute. The United States has had some opportunities since then, but they really have not put the pressure on Rojas that they would have liked to, especially the way he handled himself on that first goal. I'm sure Bora Milutinovic would like to have seen his offense really test this Costa Rican goalkeeper, but that hasn't happened. Comes back now into the 18-yard box of the USA as Balboa let this roll to Tony Miola. Our attendance here this afternoon, 22,787. They had a pre-sale of about 12,000, so as soccer crowds typically tend to be, a huge walk-up here in Dallas this afternoon. Over 10,000 bought their tickets outside. That's a great turnout here in Dallas. And time for our American Airlines play of the game. American Airlines, something special in the air. Here is that play of the game, and it was the Costa Rican goal. It was scored by Montero off the corner kick from Jara. American Airlines, the official airline of the U.S. Soccer and U.S. World Cup team, congratulates Costa Rica and number 20, Montero, for a play that is truly something special.
An unsung hero with the teams that he plays with, because he's such a valuable asset.
Now Agus with a long free kick. It's at the back post, and a great grab by Rojas. who snatches it out of the sky as John Doyle got up there. And that ball almost reached Doyle. And that was a gate trick by Agus, and there's the whistle, and the game is over.
And that might have been his best save of the game.
It's all over as the United States and Costa Rica play to a 1-1 tie here at Texas Stadium in Irving. We'll be back to wrap things up in just a moment.